first of all, you always look to see if there's a GCF. So I kind of put a little plus sign there. Always look for GCF first. So let's look. 7, 13, and 6. Is there a number that divides into all three? No? Other than 1. Other than 1. Okay, so we move to the next thing. This is what I call rainbow. We're going to multiply A times C.
Is that always what it's going to be when you do that?
7, A times C? Yes. I usually draw a rainbow over the top to remind myself if that's what I'm doing. And then we're going to do a diamond. So 7 times 6 is 42. So I want to think about what multiplies to 42 and adds to be the middle number, just like we did in the past.
7 times 6.
Okay, y'all fast. 7 and 6. Which one's positive? Which one's negative?
7.
Well, look, the signs are the same, and the biggest, so are they both negative? Negative 6 times negative 7 is a positive 42. Negative 7 plus a negative 6 is a negative 13. So I'm going to write that as my factors again, just like we've done before. Okay. So these are the factors. These are the numbers that go in the parentheses. All right, now, if I were to multiply those parentheses together, will I get 7x squared minus 13x plus 6? Will I get 7x squared if I start multiplying that together? No. Okay, so there's a little extra step because A is not 1. Here's what it is. You're going to divide your factors by A. What's A in this problem? So I'm going to divide this by 7. Because I multiplied it, so I got to kind of like undo it to take care of it. I reduce my fractions. So 7 over 7 is 1. Uh-oh. It was unexpectedly terminated. Well, that's not good. So get 1. Does 6 over 7, does it, Houston, does 6 over 7 reduce? No. What are we thinking about if I say reducing the fraction? Is there a number that divides into 6 and 7 evenly?
1.
Other than 1? No. Okay, so it doesn't reduce.
2.3.
Yep, not allowed to have decimals. All right. For these factors to work out, we want no fractions. So we're going to what's called clear the fraction. What would I have to multiply 6/7 by? What would I have to multiply? Wait a minute. Multiply it by in order to get just 6. 7. Good. Now, if I do that, here's what happens. Here's what happens. It just moves up front. All that really happens is that it moves. If I multiply that parentheses by 7, I would get 7x, and then I would get negative 6. So it just moves up to the front of that factor. Take each factor and set it to 0 to find our x-intercepts. Let me give you a pause for a minute so you can write a few things down here. See a few people who are trying to write frantically. Uh-oh. I got you. 1 equals 0. 7x minus 6 equals 0. Add 1. If I add 6. Now, check this out, though. If you look back up here before we started clearing fractions, look at x minus 1. Remember how we talked about it was supposed to be like the opposite when we first started this? So minus 1 is plus 1. Negative 6/7, we don't really get to call that a factor unless there's no fractions. But if we're looking for x-intercepts, we could stop right here, actually, and just take the opposite and get positive 6/7. See how we got that? But this applies for 9, but adds to be a positive 10. Well, 1 times 10 isn't 9.
1 and 9.
1 times 9, okay?
That's what I meant.
And again, if you're trying to use these signs, the signs are the same. And the biggest is plus.
So what number was from 29 was added to 10? So my factors are 9 on 1 and 9 together. So if I multiply 7 and 3, I get 9, but if I add
All right, so we did that. We've done that. Because A is not 1, we need to divide by A. What is A in this problem? 3. This 3 here. So I'm going to divide by 3. Brendan, I need you with me, please. All right, with your group, I want you to finish this problem out. Getting close to time here. Okay, I have a little exit slip for you. Remember, you do have homework tonight. It's the sheet off the stand. I'll put it back up here for you as well.